taking on Arvaz.
And he is starting with that jab. Always. Southpaw. Both are southpaws, actually.
Even more interesting.
The man in red is looking strong. Like he has some heavy punches loaded up.
It's about having a radar system inside your mind to gauge, what sort of a distance you should maintain when you're taking on a very proficient fighter. They are quite possibly looking at, two boxers with very bright futures.
Yes, they both look so disciplined with the sport, and they look great with their footwork and their guard and their punches. The movement is for 17, 18 years old. Wow.
Oh, one landed for Arvaz. Quite clearly. The left. He likes to use the left.
The left hook, yes. Devastating punch. It landed right on his head. And he's pushing him back. He's pushing Kazakhstan back, the man in red. He's strong, the man in red.
It's been a bit of a mismatch when it comes to Central Asians taking on the boxers from other parts of the continent, especially Sri Lankans, Indians, Malaysians. They've tasted defeat in the hands of very proficient Kazakh boxers. He's one of them quite clearly. Bekaris and Arvaz, toe-to-toe.
He's giving the man in blue trouble. Arvaz from red is not letting the man from Kazakhstan take his place in the ring. And it's the end of the first round, and he's still in control, as we can see. He's got the jab in front of him, and he's pushing him back.
Oh, that's lovely. He's gazing at the top, working the lower body. There you go. Outstanding.
He's got a lot of power in his hands, the man in red. You can see that. He's a strong guy.
Stop.
Ooh. That was a strong round for red, and he did not let
You're probably
blue take
right.
his place.
You're probably right. Started off Kazakh boxer trying to work out his game plan. Midway through, there you go. Early stages. Then Arvaz coming back really strong. Lovely jab, working the body. Then goes the upstairs. One landed for Arvaz.
But we can't say what will exactly happen because there's more time, and it seems like...
Step up your game with bets.com. Experience all your favorite games in one place. Join thousands of winners and bet smarter. Visit bets.com today.
I'm asking you that question for the first time in the tournament. Yeah, maybe, just maybe in for a split decision.
The man in red, he looks like he's breathing a little hard, but if anything that will slow him down, it will be his condition.
I really love the ability of both the boxers to gauge what sort of a distance they should be maintaining. It's something automatic, isn't it? Something autopilot.
No, the red. Red, no,
Red is not connecting as much. A lot of punches are missing, so that's discouraging if you keep missing.
In ball boxing, that's something we've been witnessing. Powerful boxers always relying on power.
You see this, the man in blue from Kazakhstan. He's so elusive and he has great defense. He moves his feet and he moves his head.
The first round maybe even Steven, but the second round quite clearly working in favor of Bekaris.
Yes, he seems to be like he's starting to catch his rhythm now. They all seem to have that same game plan, you know, the Kazakhstan fighters.
There's no doubt. So clear the zone, enter the zone, get in, get out.
Even when he's on the back foot, he's still active. He's throwing punches.
That's when he's inviting the opponent to come pressing forward, and he's ready for powerful counter.
No holding.
It looks like the man in blue is getting his rhythm in now. And red looks like he's going off his game plan. It looks
Absolutely.
Like
he's marching forward.
Hands down, face is open, so... Oh, that's another connect from blue to red. And blue is starting to set his tone. Red is swinging hard. Hands down though, which is not a good idea.
Not worried about keeping their guard up, allowing ample opportunities for Bekaris to work the body and the upstairs. Constant barrage of punches, the accuracy as the fight progresses, increasing.
Red is breathing hard right now. He's taking deep breaths in.
Excellent boxing. This is by far the most competitive bout today. Taking the two previous days into consideration, perhaps the most entertaining fight.
Red is breathing hard in his corner, and blue walked composed, steady to his corner, and he sat down very gently.
Confidence. That's one way of describing that I feel confident about myself.
But you see, red is giving blue trouble. So blue is just trying to figure out his rhythm. That's
with nutritional grains for dynamic youth, giving you energy and high protein at any time of the day. Maliban Nutrifix cereal bars, the energy style for the youth lifestyle.
He swings.
I think that's tend to happen. That's almost inevitable. You know, trying hard, so many punches, none of them landing. Eventually, you get tired. Your reckless approach, taking the accuracy out of the window.
Red's looking tired, walking in. He's breathing hard.
Round 3.
Arvaz and Bekaris. Still anybody's game.
It's a good jab from the man in blue. He's setting his tone now, pushing the man, pushing red back with his combinations. He is having a constant bounce on his feet, and the activity is one for open glove.
You and I were talking about relying on power. He needs to rely on his power and come up with a knockout. If he's to stand any chance of securing this bout, it's running out of him.
Yeah, but those chances are so slim, Dhamika, when it comes to boxing. With power, you see, his power is not going to connect because he doesn't have the endurance to be precise with his power. So without that precision, he's unable to land, and this is what you're seeing right now. His hands are down and he's getting hit with punches.
Precision and finesse, very much part of the boxing.
Precision beats power. So in order to have precision, you need to have that endurance. You can't be sloppy and tired in front of your opponent.
I'm sure when you're taking up a very tough opponent, your eyes gazed up, your vision isn't all that clear, especially after taking a barrage of punches. so many aspects to consider. Boxing, that's why it's such a great game.
Such a good jab from Blue. He snaps that jab. Oh, that's a devastating hook.
No holding. Hook. No holding, red. No holding.
Arvaz, he seems to be given up, going through the motions, and Bekaris still very, very busy. Left jab, followed by the right hook. Both fighters goes to the clinch. Take a look at it. The body language you mentioned quite correctly. Running out of gas. Arvaz.
They're both though looking really real tired because the man in red is not giving up as well. He doesn't want to give the fight, but Blue is almost in an autopilot mode where he's just on muscle memory right now. He knows what to do. It seems like he knows what to do.
That's what we call going through the motions. We say with the case. Excellent fight. I thoroughly enjoyed every moment.
That was a tough fight for both of them, and as you can see, even the man in blue seems like he had a challenge in front of him.
This is what these guys got. Age 18. What can we expect? Destined for greatness. That's what I'm thinking. Interesting decision coming up. I'm leaning towards the blue corner.
Yes. I think the decision will be given to Blue. They're both looking with hope for the victory, confidence from both fighters, eagerly waiting for the decision.
Unanimous for blue. That's my call.
They both look so determined to get that victory, and their work and their performance shows it all, proved it all.
The winner of this bout by points, split decision, is red corner, Ahmadi Arvaz representing Kyrgyzstan.
Oh my goodness. We were hoping for the first